Made in USA is officially back. The Teddy Santis collaboration with New Balance Made in USA has been a real fan favorite, with some of the nicest general release colorways we have ever seen on a New Balance drop over the last year and a half. We have now officially moved into season 4 of Made in USA, and what a way to kick things off. In this video, I'll be reviewing the New Balance 990 V4 in the Olive Incense colorway. So these sneakers officially released on October the 26th worldwide for a retail price of $210, and in Europe, of course, you got that inflated price of 240 euros. And it officially marks the beginning of season 4 of the Made in USA line. As part of this first round of releases, we had a 998 release alongside this pair in pretty much exactly the same colorway. And here's all the pairs releasing this season. There's definitely some pretty big fall tones you can see among these pairs. We got some very loud 990 V5s in this drop, as well as some other 998s. Surprisingly, the 990 V4 gray black is missing from this release. I did a review on that pair already because they released early in Europe. I thought they would be part of season 4. It turns out I was wrong, and I really have no idea when those actually will be releasing in the USA. But from the sneakers that we know are releasing as part of season 4, definitely the standouts for me are the V6s. We have a beige colorway and also this burgundy colorway. I'll try to grab that one for a review. Whoa! Yeah, actually I already got them, so look for that review to drop sometime next week. These are pretty fire as well. But to be honest, when I first heard of this season 4 drop, my eyes immediately narrowed in on this Olive Incense colorway, and it's pretty self-explanatory why that's the case. It is a very nice looking shoe. When I looked at these the first time out the box, I thought, wow, these are fresh. We always love seeing green on a New Balance sneaker, but this is an exceptionally nice shade of green. It's almost like a pistachio colorway. The shoe that it actually reminds me the most of is those Joe Fresh Goods 993s that came out last year in that sage colorway in particular. The green on this is slightly darker, but just the overall color blocking reminds me of that shoe a lot. Who came up with the name of this colorway anyways? I mean, I love olives, but I don't know if I'd ever want to be burning olive incense. My house would be smelling like an Italian restaurant. But now let's get into this very nice looking pair of 990 V4s. Starting off with all of these suede sections of the shoe, which are done in this olive color. And I have to say the suede is exceptionally nice on this pair, some really nice and soft suede. There are some leather panels on the toe box, and the color used there is like a tan brown color. Once again, those earth tones coming together very nicely on the shoe. And the mesh panels are done in kind of like a light green or pistachio color. I mean, these three colors together.
Combination.
The end logo this time is done in white, and along the edges of that end logo you see hits of cream. And then moving down to the midsole, once again they just killed it with the midsole here. It starts off in white, and on the heel you have bits of cream and this tan brown color. And besides the white laces, they also come with a pair of green olive laces as well, but I think definitely I would leave the white laces on mine. I kind of wish they came with some cream laces. I mean, what more can I say here? I love this colorway. To me, I feel like if this was a collab, it would sell out immediately, have a lot of resale value. But luckily for us, these are a general release sneaker. It is very easy to get. In fact, I will leave a link right now to the New Balance website. I will leave a link to it in the description, so you can grab a pair for yourself. They are sitting right now in a full-size run. Now, this is a 990 V4, and in case you guys don't have a pair of these in your collection, there are a few things about this shoe that make it different than a V3, for example. First is the tongue. You'll notice that the tongue on the V4s just have this rather small sideways logo on the tongue, which is very different than what we saw on the V3s. And on the outsole, you have a plastic shank in the middle. On the V3s, you had carbon fiber. Question for you guys is this going to be the first 990 V4 that you add to your collection? New Balance really doesn't make a whole lot of these. The most recent high-profile collab I can remember with the V4s were those JJJJound navy pairs, but I really don't think it's a stretch to say this is one of the best looking V4s to drop so far. The absolute biggest comparison that this shoe gets is the 990 V3, which came out last year, the JJJJound pair. And yes, it is very clear to see why people compared the two sneakers. Here they are side by side, and you can see how similar they look. look. I would say the 990 V4 has a slightly more pale green, whereas the JJJound pairs are more vibrant, but it is a very minor difference. On feet, you can't really tell much of a difference. Basically, if this shoe had a black end logo, it would be worth $800. If you already have the JJJound pair, I actually don't really think you need to grab these because on feet, they pretty much look identical. You're going to be wearing the exact same outfits with both these shoes, so you're probably better off spending your money elsewhere. But in case you guys missed out on the JJJounds, then there's never been a better replacement than these. And for sizing on the 990 V4s, for me, it's a super comfortable shoe and very wide foot friendly. I go true to size in all my 990s. And it's the same with these. I like that roomier fit. However, I would say go with the exact same size you wear in all other New Balance 990 shoes, whether it be a V3, V5, or V6. It's also gonna fit the same as a New Balance 550. So go with your standard New Balance size. If that's a half size down, then well, get a half size down in these. And of course, you already know, a sneaker this nice, I had to throw a fit on for you guys. The colors of the shoe go pretty well with my wardrobe, I would say. So here I'm wearing some Carpenter jeans, which I got from Uniqlo. I threw on a green sweatshirt, and on top I have a vintage leather jacket that I found. It's a cool, casual, versatile type of fall fit, and the shoes really elevate the fit. This is one of those sneakers, you're gonna wear them in the fall and people are gonna definitely give you some compliments. Very quickly, before I give you guys my overall thoughts on this sneaker, if you aren't already following me on Instagram, make sure you do, because that is the platform where I am the most active, posting stuff on there daily. And if you're looking for more outfit inspiration as well, that's definitely the best place to follow me. So my overall thoughts on the New Balance 990 V4 in the Olive Incense colorway. I think it's fair to say that since season 1 of the New Balance Made in USA line, the colorways we've seen just haven't been as good as season 1. That's why we've seen a lot of them go on sale. But I honestly think that this pair right here, however, is one of the very best we've seen from all seasons put together. For me, it's probably a top 3. That's how nice this colorway is. But that's just my opinion, guys. I want to hear from you. Let me know down in the comments, what did you guys think of the Olive Incense colorway? Were you looking forward to this pair? And if you haven't already subscribed yet, what are you waiting for, guys? Hit that subscribe button. I'm dropping tons of content every single week. Make sure you're following me on Instagram as well. And if you're looking for some listening content, some easy listening content, make sure you follow the Kickback Pod on Spotify and Apple Music. All of those links can be found in the description. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and for supporting the channel. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.